You are listening to a Trip to India podcast, the podcast where women inspire women to dream big. In this episode, please meet Courtney, the creator, the CEO, the best woman ever to even come up with this idea of FupaBaes, a safe place for body positivity no matter the size, because a mechanic will love it. Okay?
And will.
So is there any other accolades that I'm leaving out? Anything else you want other people to know about you and your movement?
Absolutely. I feel like people think that the movement is only for women. And really it's for everybody. It's for men, it's for children, it's for the elderly. It's pretty much for every single person that has a fupa. Like I know, because you can interchange the P. It can be for women or men. So it's really across the board.
I love that. We're going to get more into that, but before we get into that, I like to break the ice with the game.
Absolutely.
So we're going to switch it up because you gave me a really good idea. I usually do only 3 rounds of 2 truths and 1 lie, but we'll do 1 round of that, and then I'll switch it up with the game this or that.
Okay.
So you start off with your first round of 2 truths and lie.
Okay. I am a mother of 2. I grew up in Valdosta, Georgia, and my favorite color is orange.
So based off of your accent, I'm going to say I believe that you grew up in Valdosta.
And I did. And I did.
And I don't think I ever seen you pregnant, so you are not a mother of 2.
No,
that was too
not.
Easy.
Right, I know. I do want to be a mother of 2 though, so hopefully that becomes truth.
I'm still debating. I don't know.
Maybe eventually when we're in our 30s. When we're in our 30s.
35.
35. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. You can push
saying.
mine to 39.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So for this or that, pretend you're Lori Harvey.
Okay. Let me get
Michael B. Jordan.
Lori Harvey vibes.
Right. Channel it. Mm-hmm. Michael B. Jordan or Future?
See, that's really tough because you really have a sophisticated and you have like the top ratchet guy. Yeah. And it's like, I'm gonna have to go ratchet. I got to go Future.
You gonna go with Future?
I would have to. Like, I just feel like he just is it. Like, I love a hood, but I'm finna take care of you ass nigga. Like, that's just what I like. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go Future for sure.
Okay. At least you'll get a few gifts out of that.
Absolutely, a few Chanel's. I'll take it.
Just don't get pregnant, okay?
She didn't. You
exactly.
said if I was Lori
channeling out Lori Harvey.
Exactly.
You're right.
Exactly.
Right. Okay, so for another round of this or that, shit. What would I think?
What you thinking? I got one. Okay. Oh, you got one?
Oh, do one for me. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay.
I never get to participate.
Okay, so let's see. We're gonna channel our inner Atlanta woman. Are you going to breakfast at Barney's, or would you say I like Atlantis? So which one you think? Breakfast at Barney's or Atlantis?
I'm bougie. I'm going to breakfast at Barney's.
Okay, there we go.
Atlantis be lit. It be too lit.
It do.
It do. Good. I heard it was great.
You're right though. It is. You do have I can see
and
that.
And you know what's funny? I never been to brunch at Barney's, but I was
okay. So we going.
Now that we done broke the ice, I love to always reiterate, just in case I get new listeners that come every week, and just explain why I started a Trip to India podcast. I wanted to create a safe space for women to just go beyond the norm of what they believe that they can do. Not bashing anything that everybody does, but I want to be able to expand like the ideas for women who are in the curious stage, that know they want a business, know they want to elevate their life, but just don't even know where to start. Or if they have an idea of what they want to do and they're afraid, I want them to hear about women who are just like them, just taking a leap of faith, listen to their testimonies and just see how they can do it as well. So I want to inspire women and hopefully build a whole boss bitch coalition,
And it's on the way.
And it is on the way.
It's on the way.
It's on the
way. Yes.
But that's exactly why I did a Trip to India podcast. Now, speaking of FupaBae, this was something that is so near and dear to my heart because you have no idea. Well, maybe you do have the idea. You came up with the idea.
I did.
Like being secure with your body is like a everyday struggle as a woman. No matter who you are, what other people think of you or anything. Yeah. And when I say my little fupa area, like I used to get teased like to the point where, cause I used to be really little, but I had a pudge. Mm-hmm. People used to call me like pouch. Like they used to just say weird stuff to me. Are you pregnant? Like just weird things. So I'll be like, I just really need to go to the gym, or I don't know. I was just like talk down on me and just forget about everything else that was beautiful and just focus on that one area. Feel like I couldn't wear certain stuff. Yeah. Like seeing your movement, showing that you don't care. Just if you feel good, you're gonna look good regardless. Mm-hmm. That's literally how it works. Yep. So what made you come up with this movement, FupaBae?
Honestly, really everything that you just said is why I did, because I also had those same exact sentiments. I used to be thinner and then I would gain weight, lose weight, gain weight, lose weight. And I just was like, why am I trying to do this for other people? Like, I'm losing weight for society. I'm losing weight for this nigga that I'm talking to. I'm losing weight because my family's saying that I'm, fat. And it's like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm still a bae. And it's almost like when I got that mentality in my head that this isn't for nobody else but me, because I'm the only person that's got to live with my body forever. And if I'm not confident in everything that I got going on, which really when you look at a woman, for men, they probably look at the bottom half, stomach area, etc. And I started to realize that real men don't care about that. Like, they're going to love every part of you. And it starts from with you. So for me, it was like when I became more confident in where my body is at currently. And, we live in Atlanta. And we know that Atlanta is capital for bodies. And granted, I have no problem with getting their body done. I have no problem. I have best friends who have gotten their bodies done, which is A-okay. But for one, I can't afford that shit. So,
hello?
You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to, I can't afford it. So I'm not gonna feel like I gotta be a part of society. Like, I'm gonna make my own lane, because one day, if anything, I know real bodies are never gonna go out of style. They're never gonna leave us. Like, we are it. Like, you and your fupa are it. Somebody gonna rub on it, they gonna lick on it, they gonna touch it, and they're gonna love it more than anything. So that's really why I started it for myself, because my mom, like, she always had problems with her weight, and she would put that on me and my sister. And so I was just always like, oh my gosh, like, I feel this way, I feel that way. And then it really took some thinking, some sitting by myself, some getting to know myself, being single, just literally learning my body and falling in love with it at exactly where I'm at.
That's all it takes. Can you explain to me what a mechanic is?
Girl, so that mechanic, the mechanic is the one who gonna lift that fupa up, no matter how big or small. Because we have some mechanics that are a little bit bigger, and we got some that are a little bit smaller. But either way, they gonna lift that car up. They gonna lift the hood of it. So that's what a mechanic. I just was really joking one day, and I'm a TikTok fanatic. So I was on TikTok, came across a TikTok that pretty much the guy was saying how he loved big women, like he loved larger women. And he was like, I'm gonna get under that thing like a mechanic. And I was like, yes, those are the vibes. Those are the vibes I'm going for. And so I just kind of took that and just ran with it with my brand and FupaBae in general. So that's what a mechanic is.
I love it. And then you have another saying, I think it's like, he don't want no Coke bottle. He want a Gatorade or something like
Absolutely.
that.
For real. That was the first one that I came up with, because I was trying to think like, how could people, because a lot of people are like, FupaBae, what is that? So I came up with the saying like, men enjoy Gatorade more than they like Coke, so that, the Gatorade bottle is more bulky and more,
Yeah.
a little bit bigger than the Coke bottle. So I
Right.
felt like it could tie in, and people could like see exactly what
Visually.
I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Visually see it with just a slogan.
So what does body positivity mean to you?
For me, body positivity means that you are on a constant uphill battle. That what I mean is that like you every day you choose to be positive about your own body,
Yeah.
because it truly starts within. And if you don't have every single day, like you wake up, you're looking at yourself in the mirror. I tell myself every morning I'm beautiful. Every single morning, whether I'm bloated like a motherfucker or whether, because some mornings your stomach's flatter than others.
Yeah.
But every single morning I tell myself that, because it starts from home. And so you have to put those positive mindsets for your body in your head, so that each time, for me, because when I hear things more, when I say things more, it really starts to become my reality. And so
Yeah.
I'm pretty much manifesting that I'm beautiful. I'm it. My fupa is it. It's all
Yeah.
there. And that's who I am. And so that's what body positivity means to me, is just me starting within, letting myself know that I'm it. And
And you know what's crazy? That it does not matter what you look like, somebody's gonna say something. You can be slim and they're gonna be like, you're too skinny. You could be perfect and it's just something that's just off. You can have a a booty that's too big. You're just never gonna satisfy anybody. So you really do
nope.
stay grounded and
Yep.
be your own center. Like literally
Yep.
be that anchor.
Yep.
So do
And
you
giving
feel
yourself.
like with us talking about Fupa Bays in particular, do you feel like the love be fake when people like when they bring up Lizzo or something and they try to say that they care about her health? Like when they talk about that they care about the health of certain body types. Do you feel like the love is real or the love is fake?
It's so fake. It's so fake to the point that it's like, at the end of the day, that's just not your concern. Like,
Yeah.
only people that should be concerned with her health are her and her family. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, appreciate the art that sis is giving us, because she's making dumb money off of, you know what I'm saying, being herself. And
Mm.
instead of trying to turn it, and I feel like that's a little bit nice, nasty when
Mm.
people try to, you know what I'm saying, like turn it around, like, well, she needs to lose weight because she might have, you know, high blood pressure. She could be more healthy than any of us, like, so I hate that. I really do. And
Yeah.
again, that's not our business. If she is unhealthy, that's not our business. Are you living in her body, sir? Are you
Right.
got, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you have her health conditions? No.
I think it's used as a scapegoat. I don't think people
Yeah.
even understand what health really means because
Mm-hmm.
you could be little and be unhealthy as fuck. You could
Exactly.
be out of shape.
Exactly.
Somebody I've seen really talented dancers and athletes that are bigger
Mm-hmm.
that by looking at them, somebody might say, oh, they
Mm-hmm.
need to care about their health more, but they're actually more healthier than you, who probably
Yep.
smoke cigarettes every day or don't exercise at all. Like they can be more in shape than you are, but you're just looking at the body type and you just
Yep.
want something to say. So the
Yep.
easiest way to say it is that I'm concerned
Is that
about
they
your health.
right, right. I'm concerned. No, you're not. And when I think about it, what exactly is healthy?
Yeah.
Like what exactly is that? Because at some point, we all have to get on up out of here, whether we're the healthiest people in America or we're the unhealthiest people. Some way or another, we're gonna all leave. So I'm just gonna live. I'm not, gonna be concerned about anybody else's health or anybody concerning about my health. I'm gonna live for me every day.
Yeah.
Like Lizzo. Sis lives for herself every single day, unapologetically at that.
She really does though. And people hate it. People hate to see you live your life. And
No.
this has nothing to do with body positivity, but I want to bring it up because it, to me, excuse me, coincides with people hate to see you loving yourself. Like the
Mm-hmm.
Lil Nas X video that came out.
Mm-hmm.
People are outraged at the fact that he threw something back to their face that they
Mm-hmm.
continually push down his.
Mm-hmm.
He knows he's gay. He's happy to be
Mm-hmm.
gay. He's no longer
Happy.
trying to downplay it anymore.
Right.
He
Right.
feels free. And y'all said he was going to hell. So, okay, I'm going to show you what it look like if I do go to hell. I'm going down on a
Yep.
stripper pole.
Yep. Yep. And I mean, he was twisting on that thing too. Almost made me want to learn how to do it.
Yo, them boots above the
Yeah,
knee.
the
I
boots
said
did
he
it.
is playing with us right now.
He is not. He is really, really
But
not.
I love that.
Yeah.
People hate to see you love yourself. Like people really
Yeah.
want you to beg for their approval.
Attention. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
That's so true. I got to use that as a caption. I'm not begging for nobody's approval.
Period.
No. I'm giving myself the own check mark. Yeah, I got to use that. I'm going to put that in my notes, girl.
So, what is like your vision that you would like to see FupaBae be extended to? Like, what is it
My
that you would
vision
like to
for
see it go?
FupaBae, it's funny that you did bring up Lizzo because that's a vision that I do have. I do want to see Lizzo on my brand because she embodies everything about it. You know, she lives unapologetically. She sees herself. And I just want to touch more people. Like when people think of Fupas, I truly want them to think of me. You know, like I want them to, and it's crazy because you guys do. I know you've sent me some things, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because like anytime people see the word Fupa or anything, they'll send it to me. And so it's like slowly but surely my vision is coming. But in the future, I plan on doing swimsuits. I plan on doing shapewear. I plan on doing eyelashes. I plan just pretty much making it a full out one-stop shop for all FupaBaes.
I love that.
And so I hope that, you know, even eventually is going to, you know, your podcast, you know, starting like with podcasts, starting with, you know, different podcasts, and then eventually maybe even being on something like I can't even think of the name, the one that everybody likes, that Jenny May.
Like the real.
Yeah, you know, like being on a segment with them. Like I just truly want women to not feel like they have to get surgery. You know?
Yes. And you know, with you saying that, I feel like you should do a retreat.
You think? You think
Like
I should?
eventually in the future, I believe that you should do like maybe an annual or like every 6 months, like female FupaBae retreat where you get to go link up with other beautiful women.
Yep.
Wear whatever you want to wear.
Yep.
Have a lot of fun. Show your body off.
Yep.
And
A
just
safe
have a good
space.
time. Yeah, just create a safe space.
I really like that. You know, I'm a planner. You know, I'm a good old planner.
Yes, I think that'd be dope.
I'm gonna keep that in mind, and you make sure you come too.
Hell yeah.
Yes, and have your fupa out.
Girl, I'm wearing G-strings.
Yes. Yes.
That's really something I've never worn before. I'm literally now when I'm looking at swimsuits, I don't even care anymore. Before I'm like, how can I like hide this or whatever?
No.
I don't even care anymore at this point.
I'm not hiding a thing. And I think even since me and you have met 10 years ago, you same exact attitude. This is what I'm wearing, and this is what I'm wearing out, and this is it.
And who gonna stop us?
But nobody. Ourselves.
Right, that's about it. So have you experienced any type of backlash from this movement, or has it been very supportive?
It's actually 50-50. To be honest with you, the backlash has been coming from my mom.
Wow.
Yeah, like a lot of the things that I was posting, she didn't like the fact that I was, you know, showing my body in that light. And I mean, when you look at it, it's like, that's your mother. So your
Yeah.
mother never, you know what I'm saying? She never wants to see you half naked, you know, or things like that. But from the love has really come from people that, sis, that I don't even know.
That's
Like
how it
some
goes.
people, I don't even know these people. And you know, I get the messages saying, "Oh my God, I came across your page on my Explore page. You have no idea how much I've struggled with my fupa area." You know, and it's like, wow, like I don't know these people from Adam and Eve, and here I am touching their hearts, which of course touches my heart. And so
Yeah.
it's 50-50. But I think the thing that lets me keep going is that I know why I started it. And so it's like, even if, you know, my family doesn't agree with it, even if certain people in my life don't agree with it, I know that somebody gonna feel it. I
Girl,
know
yeah.
that somebody is here with me, like, okay, sis got something going and I'm gonna ride this wave with her.
Well, like on your mom side, it's really a generational thing.
Yeah.
Cause they're used to having to assimilate to whatever the culture wants at the time.
Yeah.
So I can understand that. I can understand this being like a younger thing because we have so much stuff going on simultaneously that we're trying to be
Yep.
proud of and
Yep.
take back the power of. So to them, it's probably just like these kids here just
Yep. Yep.
going crazy.
That's exactly what it is. That's
Yeah, because
exactly
we're trying
what
to
it is.
take over too many things at the same time. But I think it's
Yep.
possible because it's a lot
Absolutely.
of us. But also, I do want to say something. From the moment you made the page, literally the moment you made the page, I said, "Oh, this is it! Like,
Yeah.
this is lit." I was so excited. Like, I think you didn't even have the page for like a week yet, and I went back to Chicago because I had like some family things going on. I was like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, y'all, my girl just started this movement called FupaBaes." They was like, "What is
Yes.
that?" Girl, you know what the Fupa is or whatever. It's about, accepting yourself, body positivity. She got stuff like little merch and all that good stuff. I'm like, this is a movement. I can
Yeah.
definitely see this being big. I'm your low key PR. You don't even
I be here for it too. And
know.
the thing is when it do pop off, I already knows it pop. That's the thing. I'm like, okay, then. Okay.
No, I really was inspired. It really touched me because I was like, damn, you're right. For what? I don't need
Yeah.
to like get surgery. Like I never
No.
thought that I would. And I'm not mad at anybody that does because if
Right,
that's
right.
something you truly wanted and you
Do it.
know you wanted it and you feel good after it, do it.
Exactly.
Me
Exactly.
though, I'm just old school. I don't even like to take medicine. Like I want to be able to just accept all of me and then have somebody who meets me and accept all of that.
Yep.
So either or, me being a feminist, I'm with us doing whatever we want to do.
Yep.
But for those of us that are struggling, that do want to like accept these parts, you, girl, chef kiss, because
Thank
that was like a
you.
really, really smart move to do.
Thank
I
you.
really admire that.
I felt like it was needed. It was just needed. Like at some, like, and like I said, at some point, the fake bodies, that whole trend is not gonna be in anymore.
And some,
Like, and it's like these women, like, and again, I have no problem with people getting surgery, but you have no idea the long-term effects that, you know what I'm saying, that stuff could have on your body. And it's
uh-huh.
like, where you are right now, you're beautiful. You know, look at you. You're still a babe, fupa and all,
Fupa and all.
and all, you know. And so I just like hope that maybe somebody will listen to our podcast today and really, you know, maybe on the verge of getting surgery. And they're like, you know what? I'm not getting that shit. Like, you right. I still am a babe. I'm finna go get me a car. I'm finna go put this $10,000 as a down payment on my home. You know,
Yeah,
like I just want the mindset to change because it's a mindset thing.
it is. It also seems like the easier way to like elevate, if that makes sense,
Yeah.
because once you get your body done,
Then
and
you go,
I don't want to be a men basher, but it feels like this is the arena that men have created. Like,
yeah.
you get the body that I want, then I'm gonna spend the money on you the way that I want. Or it's just something weird. It seems like
Mm-hmm.
a step by step. Like it's
Yeah.
weird. Like
Yeah.
women. lives change
Yeah, after they
after
get
they get their body done.
yeah, they become Instagram models.
They have
Yeah.
like access to a whole other set of men that like
Mhm.
us average Joe people like don't even get the time of day of or don't really,
Yeah.
it's just really weird. It's like they seek you, they find you. I don't know what it is, but it is
But
something.
truly, but when you think about it though, right? Truly, do you even want that type of guy?
No.
Exactly. See, that's my point. And so the women that do get their bodies done and then they do have access to those type of men, it's like, do you not see that you could still get fat again?
Yeah.
You could still, gain that weight again. That guy is not going to be studying you then,
You're just a
so it's like,
trophy.
that's it. That's
Yeah.
it. And then it's like, who gives a fuck if your body's done? If your mental ain't right, who gives a fuck if your body's done and your attitude sucks
Hello.
and your insides are trash? Like, I
Hello.
feel like us natural women bodies, we just are better. We just have better, and I could be biased, but
Right.
we just, our personalities are a little bit better.
I
We're
think it's about it's the reason why you do it. If you
yeah,
do it because you genuinely feel like you're gonna feel better about yourself, I'm
then
all
do it.
for it.
Yeah,
But if you're doing it because you do want access to certain men or you wanna
then you're doing it for the wrong.
have a certain lifestyle, it has nothing to do about how you truly feel about you because
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can do all of that because body dysmorphia is real. And I
it
feel like
is.
I had a little bit of that. I
You
felt like
did,
I thought I
you
was
did,
huger than
and
what
you
the
weren't
fuck I
fine as hell the whole
was.
time.
Like what the hell? So like
Yeah,
you can get the body done and still mentally see your old
yeah,
body.
yep.
So
It
if you're
start.
not doing it for the right reason, then yeah,
Yep, that's true. That's so true. That is so true. Like,
it's scary.
and again, it goes back to, it starts within. Like, women need to get up every single morning and give themselves that positive affirmations for you.
Yeah.
I'm beautiful. I'm successful. I am rich. I am that bitch. That's like,
I
it
am
needs,
rich, I am that
it needs to, you got to
bitch.
give yourself those positive affirmations because it really truly starts within.
Mine is I don't really have like a mantra. It's just right before I get in the shower, I just
Mhm.
look at myself like
Yeah.
naked, fully in the nude.
Yeah.
I just look at myself. I'm like, you know what? You're really not that bad. Like you look good, girl.
There you
So it's
go.
not like a mantra, but it's like a boost. Like,
Yep.
go ahead, girl. You
Yep.
straight regardless.
Yep.
So as I try to wrap it up, I always end with a reflection moment. So I want to know, what is the advice you would give to your 18-year-old self post high school? Fresh out, trying to join the world. What's the advice you're going to give her?
Oh man, 18-year-old Courtney was so curious. I mean, so curious. So the advice that I would give my 18-year-old self is do it, because I was so afraid to do the things that I truly wanted to do. You know, I was pleasing my parents, I was pleasing my siblings, I was pleasing, people around me that had been friends forever. And it's like, none of that shit was stuff that I wanted to do. And so when I look back on life, you know, 18 and on, I wasted so many years not doing the things that I
You
wanted
really
to do.
wanted to do.
Yeah. And so that's what I would tell myself. Go after what you want to do, because again, you got to live with you forever. The people around you are already doing the things and made the decisions that they made to live the life that they want to. And I didn't start having that mindset until I was 25 years old. And it's
Woo.
like, it's like when I truly sat down and became selfish, that's when I started to be happy. And, people are like, oh, well, they're selfish. And it's like, but why are they selfish? Are they
Yeah.
selfish for personal reasons because they want to be happy? Or they, what is that? And so that's what I would tell myself. Go after, Courtney, what you want to go after. Don't try to live or please anyone else, because the people that love you, they still going to love you,
Yeah.
regardless of the decisions that you make. And I truly wish I could go back in time, because I feel like all of us, would be at different places. You would have started
Say
your
it
podcast
again.
sooner.
A long time ago.
Yeah, I would have started a FupaBaes sooner. I would have did way more travel, sooner. And
Yeah.
so this isn't just for me. This is for any women or any woman that's listening to your podcast today. And that's, wondering where could they start. Start now. Do it. Do what you want to do. No
Yeah.
matter how outlandish it sounds, no matter if your closest friends aren't backing you, it don't even matter. Do that shit.
It really don't. And
No.
you spoke on it because 25 was my like
Yeah. Come true.
first glimpse of awakening, if that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense.
Mm-hmm.
I put everything in perspective. I don't know if it's
Mm-hmm.
because, well, for one, I got a lot of like my partying out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like
Well,
around
we all did.
right.
Yeah, we all
I
did.
got a lot of my
Babes.
partying out. It slowed down around 23, 24.
Yeah.
But that was still me like in this, I don't know. I didn't 25 was just I literally cried 7 days straight up until my 25th birthday. It was such an emotional thing for me. Like
Yeah.
it was like,
Because
oh my
we became
God.
women. Yeah.
Become women, you start to
Yeah.
think back on all the like naive stuff you would think as a kid because you thought your life was going to
Yep.
be a certain place at this time.
Yep.
Being 16, when you think of 25, you girl, I got my high rise, I got my
Yes.
husband, I got
Yes.
this.
Seriously
Like
though.
you think certain stuff, and then when you're there, it's like I was so grateful. I learned so much, and then that's when I was like, you know what? I do need to become more selfish. I need to just be more in control of my life and not let it
Yep.
be dictated by everybody else.
Yep. Yep.
I'm
I
about
think
that 25.
right. How old are you now?
I'm 26. I'll be 27
Okay.
in July.
That's right, because your birthday's before mine. Like I
Yes.
think yours is like the 7th or something
Uh-huh.
around
On
there.
the
Yeah.
7th.
I thought so. I be remembering.
You
Yep,
do.
because I'm the 20th. I thought that. Yep.
My
That's
cancer
true though.
sister.
Yes, sir. That could be why we're here with it. That could be why.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm truly happy that you even thought of me to be on this. Your movement is amazing. I listened to some of your other podcasts with the other women that you had on there, and I
Oh,
learned about them women because I didn't know them.
oh.
Like a lot of them went to school with us. I would see them in passing, but I didn't truly know them. And
Mm-hmm.
so it's great. And I truly hope that, you continue to do this, you continue to thrive. And I already know your listens are going to go up, everything's going to go up. Like,
Thank you,
this is
sis.
the time. This is the time for all of us,
It
for
is.
all of us, like, especially Black women.
Period.
This is the time. And
Consistency 2021.
yeah, for real. Like, we're all winning. It's 2021. WON. Yes. So I truly
So,
appreciate you.
no, thank you. I'm really glad you agreed to do it. You were one of the first people I thought of when I was even thinking about this season of interviewing women doing things.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I'm just so glad that you even accepted this invitation, especially at a short
Absolutely.
notice. But
Yes.
is there anything you got going on in April or May that you want to let people know or let them know how
Um,
they can find you and contact you?
yeah, so you can find me my FupaBae is at FupaBaes. That's at FupaBaes. Um, in a couple of days, I'll be launching my website. So I'm truly excited about that.
Go
There is a
ahead.
link. There's a link that is on my profile that you guys can follow. I'll be coming out with a spring collection. April is the month for autism, so I'll be doing some stuff. Some proceeds will go to autism awareness.
I love that.
And just in general, just being happy with the new season, about to take off these clothes a little bit more, just
I'm
getting
here
ready.
for it.
Just getting ready because it's truly a FupaBae summer. We're
It
all out.
is. It's a
Yes, we're
Fupa
all
Bay
out.
summer.
Yes.
I'm trying
FupaBae
to tell
summer.
you.
Yes, that is it. Hot girl summer mixed with a little FupaBae, mixed with a little city girl, all of it. All of
All
it.
of it. We
So,
taking over for the 99 and the 2000.
yes, for real though. For real.
I really want to restate a couple things that we got out of this conversation. Obviously, body positivity was number one. Two, it starts within.
Yes.
Say those mantras. Love
Yes.
on yourself. 3, there's a mechanic that will go up under
Yes.
there and lift it up for you.
I'm talking
Okay.
about lift it all the way.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
3. Oh, I did 3 already, but whatever. And also just having a good group of girlfriends, good group of people around you that will support you and understand your vision. That's
Yep.
very important. So we can lift each other up and stop tearing each other down and stop having
Yep.
fake concern about health and just truly
Yep.
genuinely care about the people that you're with.
Yep.
So I want
That's
to
it.
thank
That's amazing.
you. That
Thank
is amazing.
you.
I want to thank you again, Courtney, for real. I want to thank you so much for even just coming on this show.
Thank
Because
you.
your movement is very powerful, and I'm telling you, it's nothing but up from here.
Yes. Yes.
I
Thank
feel
you
it,
so
like I see it, and I know it.
thank you so much. Watch. And when it does, I'm gonna be like, yo, India said it.
She believed in me.
She
No, that's
did.
fun.
Yes. No, thank you. I truly appreciate it. And again, I just want to thank you for even asking me to come. Just even wanting to put my brand out there, even thinking about wanting to put my brand out, even telling your people about it. Word of mouth is everything. So that's even more powerful than you even wanting me to come on your podcast, because you're telling people that I don't know, that don't know me, worth a can of beans about something that they also need to know about. And so I just truly appreciate your safe space for women, to truly see, we're all in this race together. And there is no point in us tearing each other down. Like, when we come together, women are so powerful. And we have to come together just like you and I did today, with more
Yeah.
women, more brands, all of that. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
And thank you again for listening to a Trip to India podcast. If you have not done so already, please hit that subscribe button. It really means something. So you can stay up to date and meet new amazing women like Miss Courtney here. And, let them drop some gems here and there every Wednesday. Also, join the conversation on Instagram by following me at a trip, the number 2 India podcast on Instagram. And if you want to learn more things or have Courtney come back or just send me questions or concerns, please email me at askindy with a Y at a trip, the number 2 India podcast.com. And I'll see you next week.